Well, a Greater Boston starts with supporting students dealing with hardship while they work toward their degrees. Levan is out live at Roxbury Community College. He is showing us around its on-campus food pantry. And Lev, we've been hearing all morning from students who have benefited from it.
You know, it's funny, there's about 3,000, maybe a little bit less than 3,000 students that go here, but we think about 500 come through the Rox Box, and Nancy joins us. And Nancy, what is it like for those 500 students to make sure that, you know what, you're trying to learn, you're trying to move on to another school or maybe something else, but you're not hungry? That's so important.
It's so important to us, and it's been a life changer for many of our students. And what we find is we really rely on the sponsorship. We have some generous donors, and the Cummings Fund, and for DoorDash, the multi-year sponsorship helps us, because then we know that we will be sustainable and profitable for more than just the first year. So.
I'll say this, Kiara, talk to me about your morning as you got to get here for school day, because I can imagine it's so busy, especially you may forget to eat.
Correct. So I start my day with dressing my daughter up, making sure she goes to school, and then I have to beat the traffic to get here. I do forget to eat breakfast, but thanks to the Rox Box, I could stop by, grab some cereal or grab a snack bar and make it to class.
You have that Dignity Matters wall over there also. The hygiene's got to be fantastic for people who just need to grab some Pampers, or you maybe need to grab some toilet paper.
That is correct. As you know, inflation is real, and our food stamp, it's only for food. So us, the students, sometimes need that little help when it comes to the cash part, so it could get us through the month.
Did you know when this started to go and you started to make this, I think you said you've been here like 11 years, that this was going to be such a boom where you saw students come in and say, thank you so much?
Well, we knew it would make a difference, but when you actually real time and the students tell you, thank you so much, I really needed this, I appreciate you, it really made you feel good that your hard work went noticed, and we're all about the students and providing them with what they need to be successful and to stay in school.
How did you break it down to some of the students to say, don't be ashamed to come in here and grab stuff? Because I know some students have a lot of pride.
They do. Well, one thing, when we named the pantry, we let the students name it, and we don't just call it the food pantry, we call it the Rox Box, so that the stigma is removed. Right. And we work in Project Access, which helps the students with wraparound services and provides them with the things they need, non-academic challenges. And we were finding they were coming in and saying they were hungry. That was one of the first things that they said. And do you have a crackers? Do you have something? And they couldn't concentrate, and the professors shared the same thing. They could see the students were not engaged, and they were hungry. So.
I've got to tell you, Kiara, it's got to be fantastic to know that you guys as students are getting taken care of, and you, who are the head of students, so to speak, are making sure that other students know this is here.
Yes. So the way that it works is students, they will come and ask me questions. They'll be like, hey, do you know if there's a vending machine? I'm hungry. I don't want to leave the school yet because I have another class. So being able to have this, and it's wonderful, because as a student leader, it gives me the serenity knowing that I'm able to help the student and not just tell them I don't have money either, or you're going to have to leave. So it does help. It does help a lot. I
would say this, Brianna, you got a chance to, we always talk about Greater Boston and how we kind of have to put our arms around everyone. This is exactly it, where the community college here in Roxbury is putting its arm around its students and the faculty. The Rox Box is making sure that everybody is taken care of so they can move on, get a greater education, and also not get hungry, and also feel kind of pride about themselves. So it's wonderful to be here all morning long. Brianna, back to you.
Levan, what an inspiring place and a great thing that they are doing to support the students there. It's making a huge difference. Thanks so much for telling us all about it.